Hi everyone, this is Ina Sochmer from the trade team in London, and this is week 263 of the lockdown. Just kidding. Today I would like to talk to you about Erica Bergman's new book, Neo-Nationalism, The Rise of Nativist Populism. Bergman is a professor of politics at Bifrost University in Iceland, and he's a prolific author with 9 academic books and 3 novels under his belt. In Neo-Nationalism, his fourth for Paragraph Macmillan, he charts the rise of nativist populism since the end of the Second World War and reveals the connections between nationalism, populism, authoritarian drifts, conspiracy theories, and fake news, and thereby providing valuable insights into the decline of democracies around the world, and in particular Western democracies. The book traces a move away from liberal democracy and towards renewed authoritarian tendencies on both sides of the Atlantic. It follows the mainstreaming of formerly discredited and marginalized politics, gradually becoming a new norm. In it, he identifies 3 waves of nativist populism in the post-war era. The first wave rising in the wake of the oil crisis of 1972, the second being ignited by the collapse of communism in 1989 and spiking with 9/11, and the third emerging with the financial crisis of 2008 and culminating in the refugee crisis of 2015. Today, we don't need to look far for some of the most public current consequences of these developments, whether it's the British National Party, the Alternative for Deutschland, the Front National in France, or the tweeting occupant of the White House. And as we find ourselves in this global pandemic, it can rightly be asked whether this crisis will lead to the rise of a fourth, as it exposes the simplistic answers and empty promises of populist leaders around the world for what they are, arguably a good thing, but at the same time gives room for the spread of new conspiracy theories and dodgy politics. This is another scoop from our wonderful politics team at Paragraph Macmillan, who are responsible for best-selling titles such as Super Mad at Everything All the Time, exploring the polarization of American politics, Stars with Stripes, a behind-the-scenes look at US-EU diplomatic relationships from a former US ambassador to the EU, and of course the British General Election series. Stay tuned for the 2019 edition. They have been really busy since the Brexit referendum. It's wonderfully written and emotively argued, with, I would say, a touch of Yanis Varoufakis' Talking to My Daughter, as Bergman, recalls a family holiday where they observed a group of refugees being returned across the Straits of Gibraltar while they themselves sailed right through on their European passports, and his difficulty of trying to explain that situation to his upset 12-year-old daughter. It's a real page-turner and couldn't be more timely. This book is out now in paperback. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. Bye.